Man, we had an emergency phone call. Had to get over here to the job. As you see, Hickman Roofing is on it. Nice little house over here in Slidell on Chantilly and Duane. There's the company, Vendetta. Look at us. Folks, when you buy a roof from us, we're gonna take care of your yard. We're gonna spread tarps around the house so that you ain't getting nails everywhere and trash everywhere. This is a pretty little house though. Man, would you believe we got a lot of bad plywood, and that's what I come over here today to show y'all. Beautiful bricks. Look at it, the red brick. Look at the cleanup we're doing. Nice. This house was built in like 1970 or sometime, and then I could tell because of the plywood on the house. Check it out. Look at all the bad plywood we got. Look at it. See how the plywood's getting bad? That's where the turbine was. We're gonna replace that. Look at the flat roof. I mean, all the plywood had to come off of these people's flat roof. Check it out. Insulation bad. This is right on your back porch, people. And everybody's gonna be the same, you know what I mean? Everybody's got flat roof problems. And that's where we're at with this. Look at all the bad wood we've had to pull up right in your attic. That's where the turbine was. We're gonna fix that. Here's what I want to show you. Look at the thin plywood. See how thin that is? Look at that. That ain't, and I don't weigh but 150 pounds. But yeah. If your house was built in the 70s, it's possible that your plywood, I mean, look at that. You know what I'm saying? That's got to be fixed. You can't roof over that. Look at this. Doing this job for the Cerson family here in Slidell. This is Pops' house. And I really wanted to show y'all how bad plywood could be everywhere. Look, bottom of the valley, #1 area to have bad plywood, I guarantee you. Buenos días, Alfredo.
Buenos días.
¿Qué onda?
Bien, bien.
Mucho bad plywood?
Mucho.
Shingles. Down at the bottom corner. See how I hit the, ooh, see how I stepped that and almost fell through? We're gonna change that sheet, it's just too thin. But anytime you're at the bottom of the roof or at the side of the roof, man, that's where the areas of where the leaks are gonna happen. But later on, we're gonna do a little video and show you how we stop this from happening again. Look at this, this is good plywood here. But that's where we at. I'm gonna give y'all a nice overview. Chimney, the guys are cutting the ridge vent in right now. See how the ridge was before? This is the ridge of the house, the top. See how it's closed? We're gonna cut it open like this so the heat will get out of the attic. We're gonna show you how that factors in. We go Juan, he cutting it out. And that's gonna be your attic ventilation system. We're gonna go what we call a nail over ridge vent. See the turbine? That's the old system. So basically, boys and girls, it's gonna be out with the old and in with the new. There goes the trash. See how they got the dumpster right next to the roof so that nothing really gets thrown in? That's how we coming. So, welcome to Slidell. We're gonna go with a Atlas Hearthstone Pinnacle type shingle. A lot of work to be done out here. Shout out to Bulldog Nutrition over there in East Texas. You can see right through that thing, can't you? Right through the attic. Alright, so that's a little overview. We just want to show y'all what we're working with and how's it going to go down. So, we'll be back with some finished product. That's right, we out here. There's some turbines we're gonna remove. Roof is loaded. The Pinnacle Pristine shingle. Huh? It's the one I'm gonna use on your job. Got the synthetic felt. Ridge vents cut in, as you seen earlier. All your plywood's replaced. Look at that application. Look at this nice underlayment, folks. The underlayment's everything. But look how you got the ice and water shield in the valleys. The rest of it's in the synthetic felt. We're loaded. Ice and water shield under the chimney. Look, painting everything before we get started. That's how you do it. Some dumbos that sit there and put the brand new roof on and go around and start painting stuff. How you doing, Juan? How many sheets you got? ¿Cuántos ojos replaced? 20. 20? Yeah. Ay! 20 freaking sheets of plywood. And there they are, homeowner. Now that you mention it. Boom. This whole thing, of course, you've seen it was missing. New plywood. Damn, it's nice. Putting the, what do we call this? Like a, I think we call this like a number 45 base sheet because of the torch down we're about to install. Let's see. See how this whole thing was rotten. Y'all seen that. Of course y'all seen the whole thing was rotten, you know. So, as you can see right here, boom, all replaced. And you know, this is your typical roofing project. You don't do it right, man, you in double trouble. Look how Hickman Roofing's laying it down. So I just want to get y'all a nice shot of the underlayment. We're gonna get all that trash off of the people's patio too. And I'm sure we're going to come in here and do some extra work to this. Doesn't look like it's going to work very well. I don't know what the answer going to be. But glad to take y'all to the show. Alright, crew, we on it. Getting it laid out. Everybody's on the shingle. The ridge vent that's going to get installed, you know, up at the top where we showed y'all this morning, cutting it open for the attic ventilation system. Whole trailer full of, that's the dumpster we'll be using. We ain't gonna come in with no big heavy commercial thing. We'll come in with this. Back it up next to your house. They did have plywood in front of that garage door. They kind of ended up having to nail it on, but they did protect the garage door. But anyway, it beat next to the house. Try not to put no trash on the ground. It all goes straight in the dumpster there. All right, fellas, final inspection. Here we go. They blowing it off. Step back. It looked rough this morning. Ooh, I can see that ridge vent looks nice. Oh my Lord, look at that painted chimney. I like that. All right, fellas. Driveway's getting blowed. Look at the magnet. They had a big magnet and that magnet. Guys, look at here. Look at the new drip edge. See how it falls under the roof correctly? I can't even lift that up. They got it glued down. Flashing right here where the trim board comes down. Get a shot of that with your new drip edge and your flashing when you come up. 2 hands, baby boy. Yeah, look at that new flashing. Nobody's gonna do that. That's gonna save that wood. Alright. First thing I see, fellas, look at that beautiful ridge vent. Remember this morning we got up here, we was cutting the ridge vent in? The guy had the turbines. Remember the turbine system. Look at the ridge vent system. It's a 4-inch cut. It's going to be your attic ventilation system. Bam. Look at that valley cut. I like that. Look at the chimney. Painted to match the roof. Looks nice. A nice finishing touch. But here's the big monster of this whole job. The modified bitumen flat roof. And all the sheets, man, it was 20 sheets of bad plywood out here this morning. You could see all the way through the house. That plywood was up, this plywood was up. But look at the flat roof. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, man, this flat roof, this is all new plywood. We got shots of this morning where this was all rotted. You can see the insulation, it was thrown off. We replaced some of that insulation, redecked this whole thing, redecked all kind of sheets through here, and put in a Class A roofing system for them. And this is a big part of it. So, we at Hickman Roofing just want to thank y'all.